That cost millions. I've trusted people who betrayed me, and yet every so-called mistake became a muscle. Every failure became a forge, because when you keep deciding, you keep growing. And growth equals happiness. Every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. Thomas Edison, you see, failure is not the opposite of success. It's the foundation of it. Think of the decisions you didn't make. That relationship you stayed in too long. That opportunity you didn't take. That idea you never acted on. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Don't wait for certainty. It doesn't exist. You don't need certainty. You need courage. When you make a committed decision, life organizes itself around it. Doors open. People appear. Energy ignites. When you hesitate, those same doors close quietly. So decide. Decide. Even if you don't know how, decide that you'll figure it out, because how always shows up after the why. Let's go back in time for a moment. I was 19 years old, broke, overweight, frustrated, living in a small apartment in Venice, California, no college degree, no mentors, no hope. Fast forward 10 years, I'm speaking to millions, earning more than I could have imagined, married to the woman of my dreams, living in my castle by the sea. What changed? The decade? The economy? The government? No, I changed. My decisions changed. 10 years from now, you'll arrive somewhere. The question is, where? You can let the years drift by, or you can decide now what those 10 years will mean. Because your future isn't something you arrive at, it's something you create with the decisions you make today. Here's a truth that most people never understand. Decisions create motion. Motion creates emotion. Emotion reinforces belief. Belief drives new decisions. That's how transformation compounds. When you make one strong decision, even a small one, and you follow through, it builds momentum. Suddenly, the next decision becomes easier, the next challenge smaller. That's why successful people seem to have a luck. They're not lucky, they're decisive. They've trained the muscle of decision. And you can too. Every day, make decisions that stretch you. Decide to do one thing that scares you a little. Decide to follow through on one promise to yourself. Decide to replace one limiting word, one belief, one habit. As you stack those small decisions, you'll begin to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself, you become unstoppable. Let's talk about decisions and money, because financial freedom isn't about luck or inheritance. It's about decision patterns. Poor people make decisions based on fear and immediate comfort. Rich people make decisions based on vision and delayed gratification. Poor people say, "Can I afford it?" Rich people say, "How can I afford it?" Poor people make decisions to avoid pain. Rich people make decisions to create growth. If you want financial independence,